Welcome to the These Two Bros podcast, where, you guessed it, two bros are going to sit and argue about random nonsense until we forget what we were talking about. If you love the podcast, consider checking out our other socials at These Two Bros.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of These Two Bros.
How's your week been, buddy?
It has been significantly better, even though it is still pouring down rain on us, as you already know.
Today wasn't too bad.
No,
it was actually pretty nice. I was chilling outside for most of it, and even got a little bit of sunshine. So I was not upset about that. Every other aspect of today was cheeks. But
as we'll get into in a little bit. But it was nice. The sunshine kind of did break there in the afternoon. That was real nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was unfortunate that it happened to me while I was in the ghetto. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some. I was making my last delivery, and it was out in the nosebleeds in Gresham, and was just a terrible parking lot to be trying to put a box truck into.
Yeah,
it's
for
like
sure.
It's like one of those U apartment parking lots where that's it. It's literally right off the vision.
No.
And it's just a U, and it's supposed to be directional. So you pull in one and you go out the other. Obviously, I can't do that.
Yeah.
And I'm parking, so like I back in the outway and just block a couple cars, and some dude's getting shitty with me about it. And like, deal with it, brother. Like, I'm gonna be out of here in 15 minutes, so you can sit here and bitch at me, and then I can take my time. You know what I mean?
Right. I'll make your day so much worse if you want to be that kind of guy.
Yeah. So the sun came out and made that a little bit easier to deal with.
Yeah, I feel it. I've started working out again, so 2 days in a row now, and it's weird, but I feel a little bit more energy. Like I don't feel as like worn down. Yeah,
I know. I need to get back into it. It's been too long.
Wish our schedules matched up a little bit more. It makes it difficult. So much easier to go with a gym partner.
Well, I mean, our schedules match up in the morning. But you don't want to do that.
That sounds awful. I don't think you want to do that either. I mean,
it's the only time.
I know.
I have time to go elsewhere, but it's just the problem is the inconsistency.
Yeah,
I'm off such random parts of the day. Whereas if I'm working out, if it's a set time, it makes it so much easier for me.
Yeah, well, and same for me. Like, because I don't get off at a specific time. It's like whenever the route is done, and I could have 600 stops in a day or 1,000 stops in a day, and that puts me between anywhere
4 or 14.
Yeah, between 11. I'm done by 11, or I'm done by 4. So
yeah, exactly. I clocked out at like 3:30 today, and that's like the latest I've had to actually work in a while.
That's a late day for you. That's a late day.
No, when I do my overnights, typically I push those days to like 4 or 5 o'clock, but it doesn't feel so bad because I'm driving for so long.
Well, yeah, all the drive time.
Yeah, I've got one of those this week where I'm going all the way to. I got to start going to Hillsboro for the first 5 deliveries, and then turn around and head all the way out to the Hermiston, Pendleton area.
But you don't have to go up into Washington this time again.
I just go into Walla Walla on Friday.
Oh, that's not too bad comparatively.
Yeah, exactly.
Comparatively. It's
and
still
I get to stay at my nice hotel and
nice. There you go. One thing I have of note that's gonna happen in 2 days.
That's what you wanted to talk about last time.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about last time. So a big milestone coming up for Eddie and I. Snap Streak is gonna be at 5 years.
That's 5 years of consecutive days snapping back and forth. That's wild, bro.
5-year snap streak, 1824, including the leap year.
And I didn't even realize that was that's what that was going to be, because I just got so focused on 2000. Because you can see the days, and it's like 1,815 days is 5 years.
1824, including the leap year, because we had one of those in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
So and then same thing though. Like I'm looking forward to the 2000, but I'm like, shoot, that's actually like still almost half a year away, pretty much, or more than half a year away. But still, it's
so close.
It's good. Yeah. When you only go up one number a day, it's like, oh man.
Yeah, that's so crazy. 5 years.
5 years, bro. 5 years.
I wish people recognize that more. I think people just think that
It's
we're like just weirdos because we kept it going.
I
We
mean,
keep going with it.
we are
Oh,
weirdos, but that's
for sure.
besides the point. 5
But
years though.
yeah,
That's
I'm really excited.
nuts.
We'll have to make a TikTok about it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to go back and see if we can get some of our old pictures and
Do
do like
some
one of those
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
montage videos with just like a couple pictures each year from 5 years
That'd
of
be
Snap Streak.
fantastic. Well, and they always that's the beautiful thing about Snap is they have like your memories so you can check like years of stuff that you saved
Yeah,
or kept around. So that should make it a
yeah,
little bit easier. But
yeah.
yeah, 5
That'd be
years.
pretty cool.
That's a wild
I haven't
milestone.
checked lately to see what the top Snap Streak is. Let me take a look right now.
I don't know either, but I feel like every time we've checked, we haven't been on the board, and I feel
Well, of course
like
not, because they keep going,
yeah,
but
but
eventually people stop
I gotta
using.
say, some people have to drop off of that list, I would think, and we'd have to
Yeah,
move up there. But yeah, as far as I know, I'm. That's the other thing. I think we have to submit ourselves to
yeah.
the list or
As of
whatever.
August, best friends Hannah and Lauren are the most recent title holders for longest Snap Streak. They submitted their Snapchat streak of
Oof,
2,663 days
that's
in
so
August.
long. That's another
They
like
beat
3 years.
Ali, Zeno, and Kat Bruno's highest snap streak ever in 2021 with
Oh man,
2,165 days. So
it's
we've
wild.
still got a little bit to go. We got to get some of these to die off.
If we can get past that 2100, that's a big milestone right there. Whoever that.
Yeah, just making it past 1,500 is wild
I
because
mean,
that was one of the
that's.
record holders in 2020 was 1,500 days.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah.
We demolished that
Let's see.
by
Yeah, I
almost a
see
year.
the lowest one on the list, 1898.
Damn, bro, we're right
In the
there.
in the top 10, we're
Right
right there.
there. Oh man, we're close.
I'm curious
We're
where
close.
I'm gonna have to keep this webpage pulled up so I can figure out where we
Well,
turn this stuff in.
that we might need to submit ourselves, get in the top 15 here, maybe.
At least get our days on the list.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
It's
just in case some people drop out or mess
you
their
never
stuff
know.
up.
You never know. They'll check
That's
in with
crazy that we're
us.
that close, dude. That's like a couple
we
months.
we haven't been that close, and I don't think ever. I think
Yeah. I mean,
they were
it's a huge jump to first, which is
yeah.
2,600 days.
But
That's a
top
lot.
10, top 10 is
I don't
dope.
know. I don't even know. I like you after 2,600 days. That's a lot, bro.
I'm
Top
struggling
10's pretty
after
fucking cool.
1800,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. At least the snaps we send each other aren't like the streak snaps that you see people sending on, it's just an S on their screen or something like
Just
that.
random
We,
stuff.
we make a funny face or something
Yeah.
like that or
Or
whatever.
filters.
Put some effort in. Yeah, the filters are
Filters
great.
or
I
the
would put on the
kids.
bald filter because I look like Tim the Tap Man.
Or kid stuff because they're doing something stupid and we like to record
Speaking of
it.
kids, how trick or treating go?
It was okay. Well, actually, it was not okay.
Oh
This
no.
is kind of like a gripe of mine. So my ex had people coming over to go trick or treating with the kids. So it felt like I was being rushed out of there, kind of deal. Like,
Gotcha.
like 5 o'clock. Like, let's go trick or treating. Let's go get this done and out of
No
the
one's
way.
ready.
Yeah, no one's even home, and it's not even
Yeah.
close to dark yet. And basically, all three of us, the three of us being me, Ashton, and Marley, were like, it's not even dark yet. People aren't home, and it was like being forced. And
Gotcha. That's awesome.
and
That's super. That's a super cool way to
yeah, well,
co-parent.
I actually made a quip to Ashton when the other two got in the car. I was like, don't worry about it, dude. Let's just go do it. It'll make mom happy. They're just trying to get me out of here because they don't want me here because whoever's coming over and whoever else is coming over and they don't want me around. So they're just trying to get rid of me, bud. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I mainly just wanted to see you in your costume, and I could tell he was like kind of upset by that, but it's the truth, and I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done messing with it. So
He's at that point where he can understand what you're saying and then
yeah,
take it as like you not shit talking, you just being honest with him.
well,
So
and he kind of
it's a good thing.
sensed. Yeah, he kind of sensed that like it was off. He was like, this is weird. Like, why
I
are
get
we?
that feeling. I get that feeling when they're around me because I know for a long time we were the bad guys. You know what I mean?
Well,
So things were kind of weird when they
that's
came around.
I think that's the difference now too, which is nice. Is I feel like they've kind of gotten out of that,
Yeah, yeah,
because it's like, hey, we're hanging out. I feel like the more we've hung out, kids and all, it's gotten more. They've gotten more loosened up, and
yeah,
seen
yeah,
like, hey, they're not bad. They're good people. They're enjoyable to be around. We have a lot of fun. So it's like it's not a big deal anymore. But
yeah,
I
exactly.
could tell that he could sense when she was pushing the trick or treating, that he was like, "What the hell? Why are we doing this? Doesn't make any sense."
Yeah. I'm sorry to
Um,
hear that, brother. I'm sorry to poke a sore
no,
subject there. I guess I should
no,
ask
no,
that
no,
more often.
no. It's fine. It's fine. It's usually what happens, and that's okay. Like I said, I just go to see them in their costume and maybe do a little, even if we don't trick or treat. Like, not a big deal.
Yeah,
I just let them know that I'm there for, hey, to see you in your
exactly.
costume.
Get some
And
pictures, get in some
yeah,
pictures, stuff like that, stuff to
exactly,
look back on. And
exactly. What about your guys's?
it was, I mean, the neighborhood's quiet, so it was good.
Yeah.
Kiddos, we did one loop around the neighborhood, and both kiddos were just like, "Okay, we're good to be done." So that was kind of nice. B's costume had that pullover on his face.
Yeah.
He couldn't see, bro. He couldn't see at all. So
Yeah, with it being so dark.
yeah, the whole neighborhood here is real dark. Like the street lights, the street lamps really aren't that bright.
Yeah.
So um
And
yeah,
or they're covered by
I was
trees.
basically following him around with the flashlight, just torch lighting the stairs and stuff like that. Paisley took a spill on some stairs,
Yeah.
but she didn't get hurt. It was just in front of a boy that she thinks is cute, so that was super embarrassing, and we started crying about that for a little bit.
Yeah.
Um,
It usually
but
happens
yeah,
to one or the other, I feel like.
yeah, yeah. Usually we end up in the Jeep and driving to a different neighborhood to try to hit up some more houses, and this year they just didn't really seem to want to do it. So I
There's
mean,
nothing wrong with that. The weather was
yeah,
kind of
exactly.
bum too, though. Like, it started when
There
I
was
got
that.
home and you guys were walking around. I saw you guys. It like
Yeah.
started to come down a little bit. Like, it was coming
It,
down. So
yeah, we got a little bit of a sprinkle. It really wasn't too bad weather-wise, considering it had been pissing on me all day.
true,
And
true.
I was actually really nervous about how it was going to be. Um, but yeah, they got a bunch of candy. Candy is kind of a normal thing around the house, so I think it wasn't like super special for them like it might be for other kids who maybe don't
Yeah,
have access to stuff like that all the time, to where it was like they were more excited about whose turn it was to knock on the door and to say trick or treat, and which is good. I like that. I'd rather that over them getting upset about not getting a candy that they like or something.
right. Yeah,
But yeah,
we have
it was a good time.
plenty of candy here for
Oh
sure.
yeah, exactly. That's why
And
some of the adults were like, "Hey, you guys could take a whole bunch because like we don't get a bunch of trick or treaters." And I was like, "Yeah, we live right up the street, so we already have the same amount of candy that you have left over."
yeah, we're good. We don't even really want this. We're
Yeah,
just doing it for
like
the
one
just
house
to do
Paisley
it.
got two full-size candy bars.
Oh,
It's like,
geez,
take it easy,
that's
take it
money.
easy.
I should
Yeah,
have
Daddy's
dressed.
taking both those Crunch bars, Dean.
I should have dressed up and gone up there and got some. But yeah, it was good. It was good to see the kiddos. So
Yeah, good.
and
That's always nice.
yeah, so
Alrighty.
um, I don't have anything else for the time being.
You want to hear a terrible story?
I always want to hear a terrible story.
So I made the mistake of getting lunch today, and apparently that's against the rules in the universe. I'm not allowed to do that. I went to McDonald's, just pick up
Okay,
some quick, easy to eat food while so I can get on the road and I can just
right.
kind of eat while I'm on my way to my next stop. Bro, I ordered a spicy McChicken, a regular cheeseburger, and some nuggets.
Oh, geez.
Dude, dude, it wasn't until I got on the freeway that I noticed when I went to pull my food out that my spicy McChicken, bro, there was no chicken. It's literally just bun, mayo, and lettuce.
Not even what?
Dude, there's nothing. There was nothing on it.
That's
How does that
McDonald's for
happen?
you. That's McDonald's for you.
I don't think I've ever just gotten an empty sandwich. Like that was crazy. And then
That's
I opened my other one and it wasn't even the burger it was supposed to be. It was like a regular McChicken. But
the
I'm
hell.
like I'm already committed to the freeway at this point.
Yeah, you can.
I'm working, so I'm not going to turn around and go back.
And knowing where you were, like
Exactly.
that's almost not even possible at that point. So
I would almost be worried that if I went in with that, they'd be like, "Oh, you just took the chicken off this and ate it, right? You fat piece of shit. You just ate the chicken in the.
You just want another chicken patty.
He just went on Eric Cartman on us and just gobbled up the chicken patty and came in and asked for another one.
Oh Lord!
I was like, "There's no." I thought I was going crazy. Like I looked in the bag. I thought somehow my brain went to the chicken patty slipped out and slipped through the wrapping and is in the bag somewhere.
Oh,
that was not the case.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that I ordered like a Fat Boy though, so I had some nuggets to snack on and that other sandwich to
somehow
at least,
just walked out of the wrapper somehow. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. So my whole day has been like that. Just whatever, any little stuff can go wrong.
I felt like that was my last week, so I understand. I do.
Yeah, I've
unfortunately,
I got this stupid hair tickling my nose right now, so I look like a cokehead right now. I'm glad this majority of you that listen to this are going to be on Spotify, so you don't get to see me.
I had that last week too, till I trimmed my beard right in the corner there, just but not.
It's my nose hairs. It's my nose hair gets just long enough to touch the beard, and then or to the mustache, and I need to use the nose trimmer.
You got that? You got that wax kit? Just pull that out and yank them out.
Oh man, you gotta do it with me. You do that. I bought that for us to do together, and I refuse to do it by myself.
Well, maybe we make a These Two Bros TikTok about it.
Yeah, be miserable with me, bro. Oof. It's gonna be so bad.
It's I have a decent. I feel like I have a decently hairy nose, and so
same. My nose is so sensitive.
I think for you though, I think it's gonna help you. Like I think. Man, I just feel like you're gonna breathe so much better with all your allergies.
So, bro, it's not the nose hairs in there. The nose hairs are stopping most of the pollen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It gets like tickles a bunch, so you get all them sneezes going on.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if it would bring it down a little bit.
Well, I feel the opposite. I feel like once that hair is out and it stops the pollen from getting in,
you think it's gonna be worse?
My pollen intake is gonna be 4 times as bad as it is right now.
You're gonna die of sneezing.
Yeah, at least when I have a snotty, nasty nose, it won't be all bound up with nose hair.
Yeah, true story.
Yeah, I don't have anything other than that terrible story about my day. If you want to get into the news stories,
I'm sorry about that.
It is what it is, brother. That's McDonald's for you, like you said.
Yeah. All right, on to the news here.
Bro, there's no shot I'm buying that.
All right, so I got another 3 or 4 for you again this week. And I'm gonna start with one that it could also qualify as a dingleberry move of the week as well. But 150 people died in Korea from a stampede. A store was
heard about that.
Yeah, a store was opening, and everybody's waiting for this. At least this is what I read. Everybody was waiting for the store opening, and once it opened, the crowd went absolutely batshit crazy, and 150 people, 100, not one, not 5, 150 people died. That's insane.
I feel like that's easy to do depending on the size of the crowd. Because once people start going down and other people go down, then it's a problem.
I mean,
I read something. The thing I saw said it was something about Halloween. Was it like a Halloween store?
I will have to go back and read it, but I swear it said a store.
About it, and it just seemed like it was like a Halloween event or something like that, like a big party or something. But
yeah,
still, the fact that's a big number. It really it comes down to how many people were there. Because if you figure 1,000 people, 1,500 people, that's 10%. That's 10% of that crowd is squished to death.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
I think it was 5,000. I think it was right around 5,000 there. Okay. But still, that number that's a ridiculous number. I just when I read that, I was like, how do we just
squished?
But we just ignore everybody that's probably screaming for help, and we don't look down. We just keep stepping on people. That's just wild to me.
I feel like at a certain point, you're kind of committed to it, and there's not a way out. The person in front of you goes down.
I guess.
Mine goes down, and there's not much you can do. But
either you go down or you just keep going.
That's why I avoid this Black Friday stuff, dude. Like,
yeah, no way, no thanks.
I don't want to do it. I used to.
And I
But
don't
now
want
it's
to
like the deals online are just as good. I just gotta wait a couple days for it to get delivered.
and I don't want to pull up and have to like, oh, that's mine. No, it's mine.
Yeah.
And then I got to fight over some stupid bullshit electronics or whatever it is. It's like that's
The
not
deals are never that good.
that.
You know what I mean?
No,
Like
never,
there's the deal that's good enough
never.
to draw you in, there's like 4 of them. You
Yeah,
know, and you have
yeah.
to rush to that. It's like I'm not doing that, bro.
Doesn't make any sense.
That's
Like you
wild.
said, just order that stuff. It'll come in
Yeah.
just as early, and you'll probably get it maybe a few bucks more, but not an astronomical amount.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought that was wild that 150 people killed to
Yeah,
death.
that's crazy.
Hard pass for me.
Yep.
And then another one, I had this story a couple podcasts ago, talking about NASA and the asteroid, how they were able to successfully deter it, put it on a different course, and they considered it successful. They are planning on doing it again with a different asteroid. So we'll get
Just for
some.
funsies.
Yeah,
Hey
just
guys,
we gotta
we were
keep
like spending
experimenting
a
with this.
shit ton of money to go into space. So
A
if you can
shit
keep
ton.
paying your taxes on time,
Yeah.
we're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah. So they're gonna do another one because they consider that last one successful, and we'll see if they try and pull any extra maneuvers or maybe try for a longer period of time, like move it more
It's just
distance.
another planet. It's just another space. That's Space Hitler
Yeah,
too, bro.
yeah.
Right there.
part
That one.
part deux.
That
We
one's,
gotta name it.
yeah, that one's gonna hit a different planet. Part deux.
It's got to be part deux.
I
It's
like
got to
Space Hitler, the deuce.
be the deuce. That's funny. That'd be great. We got a franchise going, honestly.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I just gotta
This,
sit down and write it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I'll also
yeah,
need to go to the gym. Maybe I'll just do both. Maybe
right.
gym time will
Hey,
be,
Christina
just
goes to the treadmill and she reads her books on the
reads. Yeah,
Kindle.
I'll
You
just do
can
audio.
yeah. There you. Oh, dude, you look like
Can you,
such a crazy person
can
on
you
the
imagine my voice to
treadmill.
text? Can you imagine how terrible that script would read at the same
Yeah,
time?
it's
Of just
like it just says heavy breathing in between certain
yeah.
sentences.
And the random nonsense they say over the intercom.
Yeah. But yeah, so they're doing that again. And then some more seems like NASA news, even though it wasn't specifically labeled NASA. They discovered an ocean planet about the size of Earth. They think it could be habitable, but it would be a lot like Waterworld, is what they compared it to. So I thought that was kind of cool
What do
because
they
that's
consider? What happened that makes them consider it an ocean planet? I'm assuming the entire. There's got to be
it's
land masses, right?
yeah. I think there's very little. But from what they could tell, it had a pretty deep,
That
like
sounds awful.
oceanic layer. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I don't want to live in Waterworld.
Hey,
That would
let's go
suck.
to another planet, and then when we get there, let's build boats.
Yeah, or like they do over in Dubai and like make island, just gather a bunch of sand from the bottom and just put it all in one place and make an island or something. I don't know. It'd be
And then they
wild.
could be the
It's
Space Island boys.
but it's also like a bunch of light years away. So I mean, traveling to it would be, I
It'd
mean,
be maybe those are the guys we should send to see if it's habitable.
yeah,
The
maybe
Space Island boys. We just
they
get them some cool helmets,
he would,
send them on out there, and they
bro.
can
They
karate
would
chop
mess
each
that
other.
up. You know they would mess that up.
As long as they record it, I don't. I'm not really
give them
that.
no buttons or levers in the ship.
Yeah,
Like,
no, they can't run the ship. No. That's a guided ship. There's a professional at the sticks on Earth, and then the
I like
Space
it.
Island boys out there, dude.
Can we? I think we should send a lot more than just them, though. Like, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, there's got to be a camera crew.
Well, I mean, even more than them. Just more people that.
It's gonna be comical, bro.
Oh, dude, it would be. That would be like what's Jersey Shore? That'd be like a Jersey Shore style, just chaos, just absolute chaos.
What they call the planet? They have a name for it?
No, not that I saw. I'll
Dang it.
if I'll go back and read it and make sure, but I'll
I'm not gonna
update
write
when
a
I.
second script. Son of a bitch.
It's a beautiful problem to have, buddy. It's a beautiful problem.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
writes
Yeah, if I
itself.
ever do it.
It writes itself.
Yeah.
And then lastly, Elon has pretty much bought Twitter, it seems. And
Yeah.
he the news that I saw that I wanted to talk about was him making the blue check marks pay for their blue check marks monthly.
Bro, he's trolling these guys.
Yeah. And I
He's
love
trolling
it.
them. I just saw a post on there. He was like, if you guys keep it was like you guys could keep complaining about the blue checkmark system, but now complaining costs $8.
It started at like $20, bro.
Yeah.
It started at 20 and I was laughing my ass off.
It's
then
just a troll. That'd be crazy to me.
Yeah, and then somebody was like, well, like a celebrity was like, well, I have enough money, but what about the people that don't have that extra to like keep their blue check mark? And like in a later tweet, he was like, okay, only $8.
You can't
like
be
you
serious.
said,
Like it doesn't.
There's
it
no
wouldn't
way.
make sense for him to do it just in the aspect of that it's there to stop people from making fake profiles. Everyone thinks the verification is like, oh, it's because it's cool. No, it's to stop people from getting scammed, because there's people on TikTok, there's people on Twitter who fake these profiles and they pretend to be somebody they're not, and they get people to give them money thinking that they're giving it to, whoever.
Yeah.
That's what so if I'm the guy who makes a fake profile, I'll gladly pay $8 a month to get the blue check mark, which makes my account look like it's a troll. Anyone who thinks that shit's legit, it blows my mind that people are bickering about this on Twitter. And it's like, you guys are falling right into the trap
The
of
conversations
what he's trying to do here.
Are so funny to read though. Like,
oh yeah,
it's
my
easy,
god,
it's
easy
fantastic.
Content. It's just a quick little. I get
so
on Twitter
fantastic.
just for a quick little entertainment boost. Like, I'm bored. I don't even have enough time to watch some TikToks and get invested. I'm just gonna read 3 tweets and I'm chuckling to myself at someone else, dude. Like it's pure comedy on that app
because they're so heated about it. Oh man.
Oh yeah,
it's fantastic.
Everyone's super vocal, and then you go to their profile and it's like, I'm really good at minding my own business, and it's like, the fuck you are, Karen, because you're on this thread for the last 3 days telling someone that they should mind their own. It's wild, bro. People on the internet. That just makes me think of like, so that I've been posting on Facebook. I've been trying to get better about posting content outside of TikTok, content that I've made for TikTok that maybe will do well. And I've been having some success. I think we're up at like 27,000 followers on Facebook.
I feel like that's really good on Facebook.
It's huge.
I feel like Facebook is like, it's kind of like a little bit of an outdated platform, but they're still trying, and you're fucking
making money. They're paying me for it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, it feels that way, but like you're on there and you're collecting followers, and
I think that goes to where I was going with the story of like, it's just the people on Facebook are different.
And
that's been kind of weird adjustment of like, I've been posting to TikTok for 2-3 years now. So that, I'm used to posting, I'm building my content around the idea that, these younger audiences are watching my TikToks, people who maybe can watch a video and not take it so seriously and can understand that maybe my wife is abusing me as a skit. But then I posted on Facebook and they do not get it, bro. They watch the whole video and they watch it 15 times. So by all means, keep doing what you're doing, because I'm making money off of it. But in the comments, they think this is real, bro. They are old, like you said, old people.
Well, and I also think the thing, going back to the kind of like outdated part, is, so you record your video on TikTok and then you take the watermark off, but it leaves the audio, and but it doesn't tell them that it's an audio, like 90% of your stuff is someone else's audio, and it doesn't show that
your stuff is someone else's audio, bitch.
90% is yours too, bitch. You lying sack of shit.
I think you need to reevaluate the videos.
I think you're high.
Not
Anyway,
90. That's crazy.
90. That's
So.
I don't
That's
know. That's a
9
lot.
out of every 10 videos I post. You think I'm using some like I'm voice. What is that?
Well, you post a lot
What is
of.
that?
It's just a sound. A lot of times there's a sound in there. There's
Yeah, a
some sort of
sound in
sound.
there, but what you're
I'm
referencing
not.
to
No,
is
I'm
like
not saying like a
the
whole
people who thought,
video.
like that guy that thought that I was always using my black scent is what he had said. My
Oh
black
yeah,
accent.
like
And I was
what?
like, "Hey man, you realize that that's like not my voice, right?" And he was like, "Oh, really? I didn't even like." He legitimately was like, "I didn't
But
even
that's
notice that."
but that's what I'm saying as far as like you should be able to, even when you post it to Facebook, it should be able to say like there should be some way that it carries the audio posting over to be like, yo, this is whoever's audio, like, but
So
they
if
but I think that's
it
why they
does,
freak out.
it does to a degree. So even that audio, if somebody else has posted that audio on their video, it will just automatically link it to their audio. So somebody else had used that same video one that I had, and
Yeah.
their video didn't do nearly as well as mine did, but because they posted it first, it just linked my audio to theirs as their audio or whatever.
Gotcha.
Which not a huge deal. That's not the way Facebook
No.
runs their stuff. It's just kind of like it automatically links it because the algorithm picks it up or whatever. But
Yeah.
there's something there. It works like it's supposed to, but
Okay.
it's just
Well,
not.
then
It's
that's
not the same. Uh, the platform design is just not the same, and so it doesn't work like TikTok does.
gotcha. I was gonna say I feel like if it's there, it's more of a new thing because I just feel like a lot of the videos that I see that like you or other people are doing that aren't your specific audio,
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah. It just
tell
gives us the
you.
audio if it hasn't been used by anybody else.
Yeah, but I mean, I obviously I know you, so I know it's a sound or whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of these older people do. They don't realize like, hey, this is
So,
comedy. They're like, oh, this
yeah.
is a real life view into somebody's life, and
Yeah.
like take
Yeah,
it so
bro. It's like
serious.
that's been the weirdest part about posting elsewhere. It's just the audience is different here,
Yeah,
and the videos can still do well. Videos that didn't do well elsewhere might do well here just because of that, different audience. But it's kind of odd posting stuff there that maybe isn't targeted for an older audience, and then I get an older audience that comes through and they obviously view my video completely different or take it
right,
very, very seriously.
right,
And I have to either make the decision to just let them do their thing.
yeah,
It's really tough for me on the ones with Christina because I had talked to Christina before posting them because some of those, like, mind you, I wrote the lines that she's yelling at me.
yeah.
I was like, hey, can you bitch me out? And she's like, I don't know how to do that. That's not what we do. And so I was like,
Right.
here, I'm just going to write some stuff down and just read it. It'll be funny. And I said, but before I post this, are you okay with me posting it? Because some people are going to take this seriously. And this was on TikTok. There was a decent amount of people that took some of those videos seriously. But on Facebook, dude, they
Yeah.
are flaming her on Facebook. And I'm
Not
like,
even
it's
comparative.
it's a skit, dog.
Yeah.
Like, relax.
Chill
The
out.
people that the people that are super serious, I make sure to comment and be like, "You understand that this is a skit, right?" And then I just don't comment anymore. Like, shut up.
Maybe maybe you gotta start putting like at the end of whatever your caption is in the bottom.
Yeah, that's what
Just
I've been putting
just putting
hashtag skit,
yeah,
hashtag jokes, hashtag
yeah.
marriage goals, stuff like that. That's like, if you look into this deep enough, you'll see that it's just a freaking
It's
video,
it's
dude.
a it's a joke, man.
Yeah.
It's a
Like
joke.
I posted that one where we used the security cam and I chased you with the
Oh yeah.
twisted T.
Yeah.
I just posted that one on Facebook. So I'm waiting for the group of people that are, Bro, why would you walk outside with that instead of just getting your gun?" I'm waiting for it.
It's
It's
a
coming.
setup, bro. It's a
Yeah.
setup.
Yeah.
God.
Or the people that are the geniuses that figure it out and they're like, "Oh my God, this is totally staged." Yep. Yep. That's
100%.
why that's why I had a can of twisted iced tea in my hand instead of a gun.
It made the 20,000 people laugh, and you're part of the 100 that didn't.
Yeah.
So it wasn't for you, obviously.
But while we're on that subject of Elon, I think you were kind of just poking at all the different stuff that he's been posting.
Yeah.
I'm worried that the Vine thing is a part of prank
Yeah,
or whatever. Because it would be
I
really cool if he could bring that back and it actually rivaled TikTok. That would be awesome.
it'd be great because then TikTok would have to get their shit together.
Some legit competition.
Yeah.
Like the other apps give them a run for their money, but it's not their primary. There's nothing out right now that's primary sourced is short form content like that.
No, not at all. And that's how TikTok started, but they got it from Vine. And I feel like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Vine was a whole different, is a,
I was never on it, dude. Like I didn't even get to really experience it. Like I remember seeing the videos when they made it to
Yeah.
Facebook and stuff like that, but I never had the app. It wasn't until Musically that I actually downloaded the app.
Vine. I never really got into it, but I definitely watched a ton of videos on there.
Yeah.
And it was enjoyable. The 6 seconds or whatever, or 8 seconds or whatever.
Can you imagine if we posted do you remember our water videos? Things not to say to your delivery driver and shit like that.
That's what we were getting ready to do, and then we
Dude,
just
when we
never
were
did it.
posting, I think we were posting them on Snapchat because
Yeah.
that was the only place that we could post them at the time. We
Yeah.
could have done fine, but like neither one of us used it, so it didn't make any sense.
Well, and a lot of people that like follow us on
I wish I
Snap
had some of that
really
content.
liked those. They thought those
Yeah.
were funny. I remember
That was
getting
great shit.
messages. I remember getting messages about those all the time.
Mhm.
That was a lot of fun.
It'd be cool if we could somehow get that video.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
I wouldn't even know where to look for those, to be
It was
honest
just
with
two
you.
different people at that same time too. Considering that's the crazy part is like that we kind of both ended up in content creation, even just a little bit, because that's kind of what we were pushing for. That was years ago. That was
We
well
wanted
before
to
anything
do it.
blew up.
Yeah, we
We
wanted to do
wanted
it.
to do that. We saw guys like Charlie Classic and those kind of dudes on TikTok, or not TikTok, Facebook at the time and shit like that, making videos.
Yeah.
Um,
I just
and we
think
were
we
like,
didn't
well,
know
we're
how
this
to use
money.
a platform,
Exactly. Didn't know how to grow a platform. Didn't know it was so unstructured what we were making and posting that
Yeah.
it might have done well, but it could have also just sat and did nothing. But
It's true.
it was good times.
It was good. It's fun. It's
So
fun.
it would be really cool to see him bring Vine back. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty dope. But I like you said, I think he might be messing with it. So
Yeah, I think a lot of it's a troll.
we'll see. We will see.
Let's hope that's the one thing that's hidden in there that's not a troll.
Right?
He'll bring Vine back, and then everyone's gonna freak out that he's being serious about making us pay for check marks.
Just appears on the app store again. That'd be dope.
Yep. It would be cool if it had still had people's accounts and stuff like that.
That would be.
That, obviously mine's not going to have anything because I didn't have the app, but like there's been a lot of people that had a decent following on there that just lost it one day.
Yeah, I don't even know how they'd really do that, but if they could, that would be.
Well, I'm assuming it depends on if that data still exists, because when Musically became TikTok, I wasn't on TikTok. It wasn't until like 2020 that I downloaded TikTok again, or downloaded TikTok for the first place, and it had all my Musically stuff.
Yeah,
like it had all my videos from Musically and shit.
That's what I'm
from
saying.
Years before.
Does Twitter own Vine? Is Vine are they parent companies or whatever you want to say?
I believe so.
Okay, well then I mean that could be stored somewhere.
Just if that data still exists anyway.
Could be stored.
That's the question. But yeah, that'd be cool.
We'll
to see.
All right. Anything else for the news and or stories?
Nope, I'm good to go.
All right, moving on.
Hey, bro, would you rather?
All right, a little bit of would you rather, and I don't have any this week, but I know you were talking. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some that are not necessarily would you rathers, just some kind of situational questions that I think it might be fun to kind of hem and haw on.
Okay. I'm game.
First off, your mom and your wife.
Jesus.
Your mom and your wife cook you your favorite food, but separately. Which one do you eat first?
I'm gonna get so shit on for this, but I'm 100% going after mom's food.
I know. I knew you would, dude. I think I'm biased a little bit because my mom sucked.
Yeah. But okay, my mom's food. What about my mom's food?
I think I still take Christina. I value Christina's not wanting to beat the shit out of me more than I value your mom,
especially if she
not wanting
listens
to
to
beat the
this.
shit out of me. So I think no matter the scenario, I got to go for Christina. You know, I got to take the wifey's food, but I definitely understand the other way around. But I think if you were in the situation I was, where you've been married for 10 years, I think it'd be a little harder for you to grab mama's food
with someone that I truly loved and like wanted to be with. Yeah. I would,
because I feel like your mom would be more understanding.
Well, here would be my real play, and the play would be to get my plate, and I just take smaller servings, and I'm talking like
yeah, you gotta be conservative, be
like
smart.
people like I want people to like small enough servings that people be like, "Are you not hungry or something like that?" And I'm gonna be like, "No, I'm just pacing myself. Chill out."
Yeah, yeah.
So you take the ladies plate and you eat that, and then you're like, you go get the same size plate, and then once you finish that, you're like, now I can load up a real plate and I can put what I really wanted to put on there in the first place.
It's all fun and games until wifey catches you eating mama's leftovers out of the kitchen, out of the refrigerator at 3 a.m, and then you're in the doghouse.
Just mix the labels up like on whatever's there, and then
there you go.
Swap them
I like
out.
it.
But no, I honestly I would probably go mom's food, and that would and I would hope that the person that I was with, that wouldn't matter, because it would be a situation also of, I eat the ladies cooking all the time, that would be the ideal scenario. So she wouldn't be upset about it because she feeds me at home anyway. And so I don't get mom's food as much. And so it's kind of like a treat type deal.
Yeah.
I would hope.
I'm going the other way. In the ideal situation, I'm going the other way just for the fact that I hope mom's understanding. Like, hey mom, I gotta put on some face here. I'm still making a good impression. I'm still being a gentleman here, and your food's gonna have to take the back seat for the day. I'll definitely get after it in a little bit.
But you're sending me home a shit ton of leftovers.
Yeah, exactly. All right. If you could look like peak Brad Pitt, but you have to sound like peak Gilbert Godfrey, would you? So what's peak like Brad Pitt? I just watched
peak Brad Pitt would be like Legends of the Fall.
Troy. You look good in Troy.
But even before Troy, like Ocean's 11, maybe a little bit before that.
Yeah, but see, he wasn't I don't know that he was peak then. Like, he was a good looking dude in the face, but
like Meet Joe Black. Have you ever seen that one? Meet Joe Black?
Yeah. That was a long time.
That was a huge movie for him, and it all the ladies like swooned over him in that movie.
Gotcha.
Which he's a good looking dude, even in his older age, and in his younger age, he was definitely a good looking dude. I think people have definitely dealt with Gilbert Godfrey, and like they just know it's his voice, and they're fine with it. So I feel like the answer would be yes. Like, people would get used to that, It'd be a goofy combo for sure.
That'd be a crazy Tinder situation, dude.
It'd be wild.
You swipe left on a dude that looks like Brad Pitt, and you're like, I'm on top of the world right now. And you're messaging him, and everything's going good. And then you guys meet up at that restaurant, and he sounds like Gilbert Godfrey.
But I also wonder if, and I don't know because I never really met him, but I wonder if Gilbert overplayed his voice a little bit sometimes, just because it was such a unique voice. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, there was some overplay to it, especially when he was acting and stuff like that. But it's not like it was that far off. It's not like he was stressing himself.
But if it's a little softer,
and you saw him, and he was, like at award shows and shit like that in videos. So I don't know, man. Yeah. I think for the most part, it's pretty legit.
I'm just saying,
even if it was a softer version of Gilbert Godfrey, like if you're prepped to go on a date with Brad Pitt and that's what you hear at the table, that's either you're shitting your pants or you are upset and you're leaving,
or you're laughing till you piss yourself. Yeah. I mean, there's a few options. There's a few options. That too. But if that's who you are, you're definitely gonna have to find a special lady that can deal with that for sure. if
Or
that
just
makes
you're just gonna
sense.
have to be a mute. Just go straight monk status. They don't talk, right? No monks
So
talk. What am I talking
yeah,
about?
I don't know. I think you're
I
thinking
know
of
there's
the
one of them that's real quiet.
no, I think they don't talk. I don't think they're supposed to talk. Certain ones, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's just the higher level monks are allowed to talk.
Something like that. Any more of those?
So, what you didn't answer? Do you do it or no? Do you think
Oh,
it's worth
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I think it'd be worth it.
Yeah,
But on
absolutely.
the other side, I think we could also pull that off if we just committed to getting our shit together.
I also think I mean Gilbert was very successful. So I mean that he
Oh
led the
yeah,
way already. So if you so you have the looks of Brad Pitt and you sound like that, like I feel like
yeah.
you're pretty golden. Like
You're
it's
double
a
covered.
yeah,
You're
like
always funny and good looking, dude.
you could do comedy or you could do movies, like either way, or
Yeah.
comedy movies. So good to go.
That's all I've got for today. I don't want
Okay.
to blow through all of them.
Lots more episodes to go.
Yeah, I'm smart enough to conserve my load. You know what I mean?
You gotta sometimes you gotta. Okay, that goes to the gears then.
Yes, sir.
Dude, you know what really grinds my gears?
Okay, buddy. Tell me what grinds your gears.
When I order chicken sandwich and I just get bread. So
Uh,
yeah, if you're listening to this and you work in fast food, please don't do that because that grinds my gears.
please don't.
But also, I've got this other one, and I've been wanting to talk about this for the last couple weeks, and I
Oh
end up
my.
spacing it. I end up spacing it throughout the day. But today, it was like one of the last, aside from my shitty, non-existent chicken sandwich, it was one of the last big things. If you pull into a parking lot and you are in a normal-sized vehicle, not towing a trailer, stay out of the truck parking or the large parking
Oof.
spots because it
Yeah.
really grinds my gears when I pull into, say, McDonald's that's got 4 or 5 truck sized parking spots and a full size parking lot where you can park your normal car, but I can't park my truck and people are parked in the big spots in their normal
Yeah,
cars.
that's enough.
Dude,
That's enough to drive you nuts.
this week I just kind of snuck by, but a couple weeks ago this happened to me at a place and I pulled in to the spot and I just pulled basically bumper to bumper with the car that was in it and they started their car up and moved.
I love it.
It's
I
it's
love it.
almost like you could fit your car anywhere and I can only fit my truck in a truck size spot. So
Nice.
maybe one of us should not be here.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
so yeah, if you're listening to this and you drive a car, the big parking spots are not for you.
Yeah.
That's it.
I just came up with one listening to yours, and
Uh-oh.
it's another truck driver related one. Being a garbage man, and especially when I'm doing
I'm the trash man.
I'm the trash man. Especially when I'm doing residential side load. So I'm going from your house to house to house. Um, and I'm picking up cans, and I get people behind me all the time. Happens all the time, every day, all day, every road. The thing that drives
What do
me,
you mean?
yeah,
People not looking ahead to go, hey,
dude,
there's a garbage truck on this road. Maybe I should go a
dude,
different route.
or anything else. The thing that really gets me is when I'm picking cans up and there's no traffic coming the other way, and we're talking just 2-lane road, one way, one the other way, and there's no traffic coming the other way, and you stop behind me. Now, on one hand, you're being courteous. You're not just blowing by me, and 10% of me appreciates that. But the other 90 is like, there are no cars right now.
Go
Go
by.
and get out of my way.
That's
But
the same as the people when you turn down a street and they act like the 2 cars can't fit.
yeah,
And they slam on their brakes and come to a complete stop when there's clearly room for all of us to drive down the road.
that also happens way more when I'm in the garbage truck than in my
Yeah.
normal truck. And that also drives me absolutely
Yeah.
bonkers.
I find myself intentionally kind of squeezing over to make them realize like yay, there's like a ton of room here for me.
Yeah, I'll do a really aggressive cut towards the curb, like
Yeah.
go, get out of
Yeah.
my way, go. And
I
then I'll
do like
do
to do it the other way though. Sometimes when some asshole is driving down the middle of
yeah,
said
yeah.
2 lane road that could fit both of us, and then I remind them like, "Hey, I'm here too," and
Hey,
then
hey, I'm bigger than you.
and they figure out how to stay on their side of the road while I'm on my side of
Real
the
quick,
road really
real
quickly.
quick, real quick. I will tell you this: they do not like. Nobody likes big trucks, but like
Yeah,
nobody likes to see a garbage truck coming at them face to
yeah,
face. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, like just get past. If you can get past safe, if there's no cars or if they're a long way off, just go, man. Just
Yep.
go. Save yourself the time. It's not even about me at that point. It's about you. I know you're in a hurry. Get by me. I'm not going anywhere fast. I'm going
Nope.
house
And
to
I'm not gonna
house to
pull around the
house.
block for you. Like I'm
Oh,
not gonna
hell
try to
no.
get out of your way. I'm doing my job and I'm
Hell
moving on.
no. Yeah. So that one and today it was there was a lot of them. It was especially a lot of them, and I have no
I got
idea
super
why.
I did get super lucky today. Like a lot of my day was just really dumb bad deliveries. But I had great parking all day. Like the
Yeah?
people were cleared out in front of their houses and stuff. It was actually really nice. Part of the reason that I hate the route that I had today is just usually I'm on those side roads where there's cars parked on both sides, and it's just a real pain. Either I'm blocking the whole street or I'm leaving barely enough space for someone to get by. And today it was like every house that I pulled up to, there was no cars parked in front of, so I was able to get in and out. It was really nice.
That does not happen often, but when it
No,
does, that is a beautiful thing.
yeah, you take your wins when you get them.
Yeah, for sure. Was that the only one you had today, or I thought you had
Yeah.
multiple?
Yep.
But I think
Well, it was my sandwich.
oh, that's right, that's right.
Yep, because that grinds my gears.
Yep, grinds my gears too. For you, I feel angry, hot under the collar. Um, all right, on to the next.
Hey guys, look! It's a Dingleberry of the week.
All right, do you have a dingleberry this week?
I do not. I tried to find one, but I could not.
I
Just
have
not enough
one.
dingleberries out there.
I have one. Do you know who Daryl Brooks is? That's my first question.
Name sounds familiar, but I mean, I know of
He's
a lot of Brooks and a lot of Daryls, so
he's the guy that's been so first of all, he's the guy that went on the Christmas rampage and ran a bunch of people over and killed an 8-year-old and he basically drove through a parade of
okay.
people.
I know
There's
of the story. Yes.
yeah, so the Christmas massacre or whatever you want to call it. Um, so he's been on trial for a while now, and it's been from everything I've watched, it's been a gigantic waste of time because he's been representing himself. It's very apparent
Cool.
by the
Is that who the videos that I
yes,
saw recently where the cop was like, "I shot at you," and he's like, "You shot at me? Who is that? How did you know it was me?" That
yeah,
guy?
and like
Oh
yep,
no,
yep,
I didn't realize that was him.
yeah, and this has been going on for like months now, and he is basically representing himself at this point, and it's just been
Solid
a
choice.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He got rid of his lawyers. It's very apparent he has something wrong with him mentally, and but they still let him just be his own lawyer, which he's
Yeah,
terrible at. Um, he was it's finally over. There was finally a verdict, guilty on the 70 counts that he's accused for, or indicted for. 70
good,
counts, various
good.
between operation of a what is it? Operation of a motor vehicle with intent, um, murder. He basically got life without parole.
Good.
So,
Good.
Dingleberry, as far as
Yeah.
multiple reasons for what he did and for representing himself. Not that a lawyer uh
Yeah,
could have
I
got
think it's
him
a
off
lost
of the
cause at that
charges.
point.
Yeah,
I
not
think
that
that's I think that's usually how that happens is the lawyer goes, "Hey, it might be time to start talking about a deal," and these guys get upset because they feel like they can win this stuff somehow.
yeah, it's
Because that's what
it
you see on TV.
Well, and it's also you've probably seen a million TikToks by now of the judge telling him to basically shut up, or I'm going to kick you out of the
Yeah.
room, or like, send the jury back because this guy won't shut up and keep talking about shit
Part
that
of me
has.
wonders if, like you said, it seemed like he had some mental issue. Part of me
Oh,
wonders if that
definitely.
was the plan. But that makes me wonder if that was his
Well,
plan for, like,
that
hey,
was
I'm
the
gonna fire
original.
him, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get rid of him, and then I'm gonna look like I'm insane here, and it's gonna look like maybe I've got something going on, so maybe they'll let me slide on some of
Well,
this
that
stuff.
was also part of the defense for his lawyers when he had them was, hey, he's not all mentally there, and then something in him that either upset him or something in him said, "Nah, we're not going to do that." And he actually dropped the mental plea side of it out. So he still was going to get tried as
Interesting.
a non mentally challenged person. So that's part of where that came in too. But yeah, so he's been indicted and he will be serving life, which is obviously justified for killing and absolutely hurting people.
Yeah,
So,
he's lucky that's where he's at,
yeah, Dingleberry of the week for me.
and for the year.
Yeah, deservedly so. Um, but yeah, so no Dingleberry for you, and that moves us on to our fantasy draft.
Yes, sir.
Aw, shit. Here we go again. It's these two bros fantasy draft.
All right, what is our draft this week?
Well, I'm
Oh
I'm
yeah,
looking now. I've got the results from last week, and you got another dub, my guy.
what?
Let's see.
What?
We got 4 votes total. You got 3 of the 4.
4 votes? Come on, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come
Apparently, they
on.
don't like candy, so hopefully we can draw them in this month, and hopefully we can get them excited.
Yeah, I mean, we
So yeah,
go what,
you get
like
first pick.
first pick?
Yep, you get the
Jeez.
first pick. Hang on, I haven't even told them what
Oh,
we're drafting
sorry.
yet.
Yeah, that's right. You got me all
On
excited.
this, I know you were so stoked. On this week, we are going to be drafting, considering it's one day past Halloween, and we're now in the month of thanks.
Appropriate.
We're going to be drafting the best side dishes for Thanksgiving. So no main plates, no ham, turkey, but any kind of side dish is good to go. And if you take green bean casserole at all, I will kick you in the balls. You got the first round pick, brother.
I am gonna take mashed taters or taters in any form or fashion, or I mean, I don't know if that qualifies, but mashed
Potatoes and gravy. Yeah, that's a
yeah.
huge.
Well, I'm saying
That's
like
definitely my first
yeah.
pick. I didn't think you were gonna take it. I
Oh, it
thought
has to
at
be.
least I was going to. It was gonna be my first pick just because I knew it wasn't gonna last all the way. I didn't think you'd take it first round. I think I'm going to counter with mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is just fire, and it mixes so well with the mashed potatoes and gravy. I feel like our lists are balanced as of now.
I like it. I like it. I am going to go. I should I go something that I like, or should I go? I'm gonna go rolls.
Rolls, just like a nice bread roll.
Yeah,
I
just
like it.
a nice roll.
The mashed taters. Let me get the list down.
No worries. No worries.
Gravy. Not Garvey, whatever. And then you said just a dinner roll.
Just dinner rolls.
Yeah, dinner roll is. I mean, you could go any way with it. You could put some butter on there. You could swipe up the gravy from
Especially
your mashed
if you got
gravy.
jam too, and then swipe
Some
up the
jam on it. See,
gravy.
that's what. See, I don't want to do both. I'm all jam on there.
Yeah. Oh, jam. Yeah, for sure. But you can use it kind of as like a corralling device for
sure.
everything.
I'm gonna go. Part of me wants to go sweet. Part of me wants to go. I don't think veggies need to make the list because I don't feel like they're. Oh man, I'm gonna go stuffing.
Stuffing. See, I hate stuffing, but I know a lot of people love it.
Stuffing?
I do. I just don't like the flavor or the texture.
But the
pretty much
like
everything.
turkey flavor. What are we talking about?
The flavor isn't bad. I don't like the texture of it for some reason. It just does not work for me. I don't know
Like,
why.
you don't like when it's crunchy, or you don't like that it's soft and
No,
squishy?
if it's crunchy, which I've never had. Who makes crunchy that you know of? Because if it's crunchy, I'm in. But the mushy,
The stuff that we have here is usually a little bit
is
crunchier.
it really? Okay.
Yeah, and
Well,
that's why I usually avoid it.
I like crunchy things. I don't like mushy
Yeah, you
things.
have to give it a shot this year, because I think I think you're gonna
I
be surprised.
Yeah, and the flavor is decent. I do like flavor, so
Yeah.
um but I don't like the mushiness. I don't know why it just doesn't work for me. I think I have to take one, and you said no veggies, but I think this is a
Oh, no.
staple.
Yeah.
I think I have to go corn. I
That's
think
what I was going. That's what I was thinking.
I think
And I was
corn
just not sure that it needed to make
I
the list.
I understand your reasoning. I get it. I just I don't know of anybody that doesn't do corn. I mean, there's
Yeah.
probably people out there, but I don't know who they are. They're not in my family, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I love corn, and you can mix it. It has the juice. You know
It
what I'm
has the
saying? Like,
juice.
it's got lumps and knobs.
Lumps and
It's
knobs.
corn.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go. I sometimes like it. I know a lot of people love it. I gotta take cranberry sauce.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know, I know a lot. Like, for me, it's every once in a while I have to really be in the mood for it.
I
But
never use it, but I know a lot of people do. A lot of
yeah,
people use it.
it's always out because somebody wants it, but it's only like one person.
Yeah. I'm gonna take another veggie that I love, and
No.
I'm purely taking it off because I love it. Brussels sprouts.
Oh, I already typed green beans because I thought you were going to just irk me, bro.
No, Brussels
Brussels sprouts.
sprouts.
See, we didn't really do those a lot when I was a kid, and I think it's just
I
because Brussels sprouts suck.
They don't though, because you throw
Have you considered
garlic.
that maybe they don't?
Have you considered trying them with bacon, garlic, and olive oil?
I have. They're all right.
Oh, they're so
They're pretty
good.
good in lemon pepper too.
Yeah,
Um,
not bad at all.
let's see. I think I'm gonna go. We're gonna go on the sweet side, and we're gonna do the sweet
Okay.
potato casserole
Okay.
with the marshmallows on top. That's always
Yeah.
the best part, is the marshmallows, but the sweet potatoes, just like caramel in there, baby. It's so good.
Not a bad choice. And I think for last one, right? Last one?
Last one for you, buddy.
I think I do have to take the green bean casserole.
Gross.
I think I have to.
Whack.
I like green beans.
It's so disgusting,
And
dude. Green beans are just foul.
really? Out of all of them?
I hate green beans, dude. I hate them so much.
I'm not a fan of peas. Peas are probably my least favorite thing.
Just the flavor, or is it the
Just
texture?
both. There's the flavors just it tastes like it's of the dirt.
Yeah, I guess. I like snap peas. Snap peas are pretty good.
Yeah, but like snap peas all by themselves are like sea salt, like the ones you buy in like the bag that's already cooked or whatever, like made into a snack or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I'm gonna take mine's. This one's kind of like a pre dinner snack in our household usually, but usually they're still out and people put them on the dinner plate, which is why I'm going to sneak them here. And the value on these is absolutely ridiculous for getting them last round. Deviled eggs.
Deviled
I think
eggs.
I think that's huge. I think I just
Yeah.
won the list with that there.
I think probably because I took Brussels sprouts for me.
Yeah, you half your list is vegetables, dog.
Yeah.
And so I think you're gonna struggle on this week. I think you kind of
No
sold me
way.
for me.
Mashed potatoes, corn, rolls, no way. I could make a Thanksgiving plate
Corn,
just
Brussels sprouts, and green bean casserole, bro.
I could make a Thanksgiving plate on mashed potatoes, corn, and rolls all by themselves.
My boy went to the gym for 2 days, and he's like, "I'm healthy now."
Some ham.
Alrighty, so the lists come in as me with mac and cheese, stuffing, cranberry sauce, sweet potatoes, and deviled eggs. And Curry's got mashed potatoes and Garvey, according to my list, because it typoed. Mashed potatoes and gravy, dinner rolls, corn, Brussels sprouts, and green bean casserole. So if you guys are interested in voting and letting us know who won this list, you can check us out on Twitter at TheseTwoBros. I'm going to get that list posted tonight, so it'll be up for the poll will be up for 6 days or until, next week's podcast, so you guys can go vote. And then you can drop a comment there and let us know what else you want us to draft. I think this month we're probably going to be pretty themed around Thanksgiving stuff. And next month will probably be Christmas stuff. But you can put stuff in there and let us know, or you can give us would you rathers.
Oh, I can't believe I just thought of something that I can't believe we didn't put in that list.
On the list? Oh no, what's your honorable mention?
Pumpkin pie.
I'm not a huge pumpkin pie fan.
I'm not either, but for the value,
See,
I can't believe it's shit that we eat though. Like we always think about stuff.
My dad and I were always lemon meringue pie.
Yeah,
but not my grandma would make just a lemon pie with no meringue on it because my dad didn't really like the marshmallow meringue thing. That's what we struck down.
We usually have at least. I mean, I don't eat a pumpkin pie, but I'll usually have a small slice of apple pie. Like we usually have an apple.
Oh, apple pie is so fire, dude.
Dude,
if somebody made me a peach cobbler for Thanksgiving, I would never not invite them.
I'll send it up the ranks and see what I can do for you.
Yeah. Don't tell your mom to make me a peach cobbler, because then if Christina makes one and I gotta eat hers and not your mom's, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, check us out on Twitter at TheseTwoBros. You can drop a vote. Like I said, you can comment anything. You can give us just questions that you'd like us to answer, or maybe topics that you'd like us to talk about. Would you rathers, any kind of stuff like that. We'd love to get you guys involved with the content. Other than that, I think I'm good to go, brother.
Me too. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you guys. Look forward to seeing you next week, and check us out on Spotify.
Be sure to follow us on all your favorite socials at TheseTwoBros.